Production of cabbage or Brassica oleracea. History and origin of cabbage. Cabbage originated in the Mediterranean region over 4,000 years ago, cultivated by the ancient Greeks and Romans for medical and culinary purposes, spreading to Europe, Asia, and the Americas through trade and colonization, evolving into various varieties like green, red, savory, and napa through selective breeding and cultivation. Botanical description of cabbage. Cabbage or Brassica oleracea var. capitata is a cool season crop with dense, compact, overlapping leaves forming a head supported by a short stout stem producing small yellow flowers in a raceme inflorescence and having a tap root system with a main root and smaller secondary roots. Soil requirements of cabbage. Cabbage requires a well-drained, fertile soil with a pH level of 6 and 7, rich in organic matter and adequate moisture, thriving in a cool, temperate climates with moderate temperatures, and tolerating a wide range of soil type from sandy loams to clay loams, with good aeration and water holding capacity. Climatic requirements of cabbage. Cabbage is a cool season crop requiring temperate climates with moderate temperatures between 50 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius, adequate moisture and well-drained distributed rainfall, thriving in regions with mild winters and cool summers, and tolerating light frost but sensitive to extreme temperatures, drought, and excessive heat above 25 degrees Celsius. Cultural practices of cabbage. First, site selection. Cabbage cultivation requires well-drained, fertile soil, full sun, and adequate moisture, ideally on level or gently sloping land. Second, the land preparation. Cabbage land preparation involves plowing, leveling, and incorporating organic matter to create a well-drained, fertile seedbed or transplant bed. Next is the seedbed preparation. Cabbage seedbed preparation involved creating a fine, level seedbed with well-drained, fertile soil and adequate moisture for optimal germination. Next, planting and transplanting. Cabbage planting involves direct seeding or transplanting seedlings 2 to 3 weeks old, space of 30 to 60 cm apart depending on variety. Next is thinning and replanting. Thinning and replanting cabbage involves removing weaker seedlings to allow stronger ones to grow, promoting healthy spacing and optimal growth. Next is healing up. Cabbage healing up involves mounding soil around the base of plants to promote root growth, stability, and head formation. Next is the off-bearing. Cabbage off-bearing involves removing lower leaves and weak growth to promote air circulation, reduce disease, and improve head formation. Next is the weeding management. Cabbage weeding management involves controlling weeds through cultural practices, mulching, and selective herbicides to prevent competition and reduce disease. Next is the water management. Cabbage water management involves providing consistent moisture, especially during germination and head formation, with careful irrigation and drainage. Next is the fertilization. Cabbage fertilizations involve applying balanced fertilizers such as 10-10-10 NPK at planting and side dressing with nitrogens of optimal growth. Next is the insect pest management. Cabbage insect pest management involves integrated approaches, including cultural controls, biological controls, and targeted pesticides to minimize damage. Next is the disease management. Cabbage disease management involves integrated approaches, including crop rotation, sanitation, resistant varieties, and targeted fungicides to minimize infection. Harvesting of cabbage. Cabbage harvesting involves cutting the head from the stem with firm and compact, typically 70 to 100 days after transplanting or direct seeding. Post-harvest handling operation of cabbage. Cabbage post-harvest handling involves careful handling to prevent damage, cooling to remove field heat, and storage in a controlled environment with optimal temperature and humidity to maintain quality, prevent spoilage, and extend shelf life, ensuring the product remains fresh and marketable for a long period. Nutrient content of cabbage. Cabbage is a nutrient-rich vegetable providing an excellent source of vitamin C and K, folate, and fiber, while also containing antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds, making it beneficial for supporting digestive health, immune function, and potentially reducing the risk of chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. Health benefit of cabbage. Cabbage offers numerous health benefits, including reducing inflammation, supporting digestive health, boosting immunity, and potentially lowering cancer risk due to its rich content of vitamins, minerals, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory compounds, while also supporting health bones, skin, and eyes, and aiding in detoxification and weight management. Top producing regions in the Philippines of cabbage. The top cabbage producing region in the Philippines are the Cordillera Administrative Region or CAR, particularly Benguet, Ifugao, and Mountain Province, followed by the Ilocos region, particularly Ilocos and La Union, due to their favorable climates, soil, and agricultural practices, making them ideal for cabbage cultivation and production. Recipe: fried cabbage. Prepare the vegetables and bacon. Chop the cabbage into raw 1-inch pieces. Dice the onion and cut the bacon into 1/2-inch pieces. Brown the bacon. Cook the bacon in the large cast iron skillet until brown. Transfer to a paper towel-lined plate. Suit the onion, cook in the bacon, grease until softened. Cook the cabbage. Cook the cabbage until tender and light brown. Stir the bacon into cabbage. Add the bacon to the cabbage and stir. Serve warm. Varieties of cabbage. There are 4 varieties of cabbage. First is the green cabbage, the most common type, with round, dense head and smooth, vibrant leaves, green leaves used in coleslaw, stir fries, and various dishes. Next is the red cabbage, similar to green cabbage but with red or magenta leaves, often used in salad, sauerkraut, and as a colorful garnish. Next is the savoy cabbage, distinguished by its crinkled leaves and a milder flavored, than green cabbage, often used in soup, stew, and as a side dish. Next is the wombo, also known as Chinese cabbage, is oval shaped with thick white ribs and pale green leaves. It has a light sweet, mild flavor and is most commonly used for stir fry and cabbage roll. Thank you.